people, how are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni and today we are trying the mascara hack. I'm ready to start using my primer. It's gonna be from Aden, the cream camouflage, not a favorite of mine, but I need to finish it. So let me tell you my thoughts about today's makeup. Basically, I thought to create a fall makeup, Halloween vibe, I would say, almost, and then do the trend with the mascara, which I have seen on TikTok, I have seen on Instagram, I have seen pretty much everywhere. But I would like to do my own version in this makeup because I really want to combine it with autumn vibes and a little bit Halloween vibes, and I feel that with the correct colors as a background, this can be a very nice and scary makeup. First color that I'm planning to use today comes from the e.l.f. palette Cookies and Dreams, and it's a very nice beige. I don't believe that I'm saying a very nice beige. Anyway, ignore this. Basically, I'm gonna do a transition here, so I will make sure that I will have a very nice fade out for all the very intense colors that I'm planning to use today. And after this, I'm gonna take a quite fluffy brush like this one from Beaumont, and I'm gonna dive into the palette The Palace from London Copyright. Specifically, I'm gonna use the color Sundown, which is a very nice muted orange, and I feel that with this we will have that Halloween vibe that I'm looking for. Also, at this point, I would like to mention that with these videos where I'm basically following trends here, I'm trying to inspire you to shop your own stash and use palettes that you already have in your collection. So I'm not gonna review anything new by me trying the new trends and everything. I will just show you alternative ways to use your own palettes. So don't feel pressure to use exactly the same colors or exactly the same palettes that I'm using here. I'm sure that you can find something in your own collection. I'm not using that unique colors, let's be real here. I'm using a basic orange, which is a little bit more muted. I'm sure you have it. Next, I'm planning to use the collaboration palette from Soft as Makeup and Revolution. And from this palette, I'm gonna take this vibrant red, which is called 21. And if I find it way too vibrant for the muted orange that I already have, I'm gonna mix it a little bit with the mulled wine. And I think that these two will create the perfect red for today's makeup. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This comes from Beauty Bay, and it's the 205. And I think that this will give me the spread that I need. Next, I'm gonna take some purple from my palette Live Forever from Aden Cosmetics. Specifically, I'm gonna go with God Kills, and I will fix the edge here, the outer corner, and I will try to blend it in the red as well as possible. Maybe this purple is a little bit too intense for the red, but I think that if I mix it with the dark red from the Soft palette, I will bring it wherever I want. Back to my palette, Cookies and Dreams from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm gonna use this shadow right here, which is a shimmery champagne beige color for here under the eyebrow area in order to highlight things a little bit. I'm gonna go with this small angled brush. This is from Beauty Bay, and I'm gonna do the ultimate thing here. I'm gonna spray it with Cookies and Cream from Revolution Makeup, and I will have the ultimate Cookies dream here. For the bottom part of my eye, I started by using an eye pencil. This specific one comes from Glam Shop, and its name is something in Polish, which I'm not gonna try to read. After this, I'm gonna take again the palette Live Forever, again this amazing purple color, and I'm gonna underline this part here in order to give some extra depth to my eye. And that's the moment of truth, the moment that we will see if I will destroy this makeup or not, the moment that I will apply the mascara. So I'm choosing the Volume Hero from Essence, and I chose this mascara specifically because the brush, if you can see, does not have like the fake hair, but it's plastic. So I think, in my head at least, that I will have better precision. I'm not sure, like I'm quite stressed, I don't want to lie to you, but without any further talking, let's see the action. Basically, I'm planning to start with a guideline in order to see how it's gonna look like, and then I'm gonna fade it out at the edges by using what is left on the wand. Oof, it's starting. Oh my god. It's a little bit weird, it's a little bit, I don't know what to say here, but I think it's working and I think it's looking quite nice. So basically, in order to achieve the symmetry, I will do the wing line on both eyes, and then I will do the graphic part of the eyeliner on both eyes as well. Let's see. Wow, I don't know where my wing should be. It's a little bit confusing working with mascara, but it's fun also. Wow, I kinda like it. Yeah, I think that you need to try it. It's quite nice, it's grungy, and I don't know, I get a kinda ghosty vibe. I like it. The first part went quite well, I'm not gonna complain. I'm quite happy and excited with the result. So now I'm about to do the graphic part. I don't know, like I'm 10 times more stressed, I would say, because I have to work on top of eyeshadows and I cannot correct any mistakes. So let's see, I'm taking again the same wand, the same mascara, and I'm ready to start doing stuff. Another thing that I noticed and I would like to share with you guys is that you need to be absolutely relaxed. I mean, the eye should be relaxed in order to find the correct spots that you will press the wand, because if you do stuff like that, which I'm usually doing, if you watch this channel you might have noticed, they do not help at all. You basically in this way losing the correct spots because you obtain a false impression where is what, and that's a very bad idea. That's why I try to be calm. How difficult is this? Oh my god. And I try to create kinda a line, a guideline, as I really like to do, in order to know what I should follow. Yes, in the end I'm very happy with the result. Now I'm gonna turn off the camera, I'm gonna fix my lashes a little bit, I'm gonna do my face makeup, and then I will come back to tell you my final thoughts about this hack and some other extra stuff. Ta-da! I am back! Basically, I finished with my base, my blush, my highlighter, my lashes, and I'm ready here. Now, I was thinking not to mention my whole base because it's again exactly the same with the base that I'm doing every single time, but I'm gonna mention my highlighter combination and my blush. So I started with this one right here. It is the Beauty Light wand from Charlotte Tilbury. Then I continued with this. This is a kinda new one for me. It's from MUA, the Shimmer Highlight Powder in the shade Golden Scintillation. I don't know, that's a weird word for me. And then on the top I finished with my favorite from Fenty Beauty, How Many Carats, this amazing highlighter, which I'm hitting the pan more and more every time. And as a blush, I have used this combination right here. This is a duo from Patrick Ta in the shade She Is So LA. And it contains a liquid and a powder blush. Usually I'm using them as a combination, they're amazing. As you can see with this duo right here, I have already heated the pan. This is how much I love it. Although that when I saw it, I didn't think that this is my color, but in the end that was a favorite color of mine, as you can see from the pan. Now, if you want to know in details what else I have used on my face, don't forget to check my other videos and don't forget to subscribe as well, because more videos are coming, vlogmas are coming as well. I think that we will have a great time during vlogmas. I have some amazing ideas, and if you have any ideas what do you want to see for vlogmas, please write down in the comments. I'm so curious about your ideas as well. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Catlady Antigoni. I'm gonna leave it down here. And also, I started my TikTok account. My TikTok is again Catlady Antigoni. No surprises here. Go there, follow me there. I'm very new, very fresh. I'm still, discovering stuff. I'm not sure on what to do yet, but I think that it's an amazing platform in the end. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. This whole video is devoted into a hack, into a makeup trick basically. That's why I'm planning to tell you the Greek word for trick. So in Greek we say kolpo. Say with me, kolpo. colpo. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word colpo, or tell me the word in your own native language. Also, if you have a makeup hack that you want me to try, please feel free to write down in the comments as well. Time to do the lips, right? For today, I decided to go with warm red lips. Wow, like this is something that I'm never doing, but today, as I have done this makeup, I feel that they might be a nice idea in the end. So, I'm planning to use a lip product combination. Yeah, so first of all, this lip pencil from Essence, it's called Soft and Precise, and it's in the shade My Love. Wow, such a nice name. It's a red one, warm red one. And on the top, I'm gonna use this We Makeup If lipstick, which is in collaboration with a Greek influencer named Yota. And this specific one, it's in the shade 103, and it's called Keros as well. This means time in Greek, if you were interested. This smells so good, but the color of it in my head is like, meh, I don't think that it is for me, because it's basically a warm red, and I really avoid warm red. But anyway, let me start with the pencil, and then I'm leaving the comments up to you, and then I'm leaving all the comments up to you about if I make the correct choice or not. Obviously, I added just a little bit of black at the edges because it was very warm for my taste. Let's say that I wasn't feeling that comfortable in this warm toned red. That's why I took this black shade from the palette The Palace, this which is called Cavalier. I'm not quite sure. I think it's French based, and you know that my French is not quite okay. Anyway, all in all, I like the hack. I highly recommend you to try this. It's quite fun, it's very creative, and it leaves a very nice result on your eyes. So tell me your opinion. Do you like it on me? Do you like the rest of my makeup? Would you try to do this? Is it way outside of your comfort zone? Please share your thoughts. And that was it. This was our video for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to follow me on my new TikTok page as well. See you next time, and until then, bye!